Hi, it's George Marsh, Salford City Foundation 92 Premier League Community Captain.
George, we're at the Peninsula Stadium. You're a lifelong fan, and at the weekend you were presented with the Premier League Community Captain Award by the manager and Captain Elliot Watt as well. How proud are you to have received the award?
Very proud to receive an award like that. Been following the club for many years, and to be there in such surroundings, very honoured. So thank you for that.
And what did it mean to you to receive the award, from both Carl and Elliot as well? That
was excellent. To receive it from the manager and the captain of the club was great, and it's very pleasing.
Brilliant. And so you were recognised by the foundation and the club for your work, for volunteering for Foundation 92's Walker football team. Could you explain a bit more about what you do in your role?
Yeah, basically we organise our football for men and women. We have a men's football session every Wednesday morning, 11 till 12 at Salford Sports Village. We have normally 15 to 20 players there, turn up every week. We then have a team that plays league matches and friendlies every Sunday. We play against other professional walking football clubs. We have a programme to go and play professional clubs throughout the country, i.e. we go to Newcastle, Sunderland, we go to Leeds, Nottingham Forest with the men's football. We also started up a year ago with the women's walking football, aimed at the over 35 age group. There was a very limited chance of girls playing football that age. We set it up, we have over 20 girls playing every week. They've now started playing football against other teams. We're now going to put them in a football league as well, and it is a superb thing now for these girls to play football as well, and all part of the club.
Fantastic. I believe the girls had a good big win the other week against Manchester City.
Yeah, we took the girls team there. We know the guys at Manchester City very well, and they've got a very good team. We just put a team together recently and wanted to give them the experience of playing against other clubs, and it was a great facility to go and play at, and to beat their team with the girls we had was brilliant, and they've got a lot of experience from it, and very proud to represent the club.
Fantastic. And the Walker football group's grown significantly in the last year, as you said about the introduction of the women's team. Can you explain why you felt it was so important to bring together a women's team alongside the men's?
Yeah, I think the situation was when most guys, when they get to the age of 30, 35, they finish playing 11-side football. With the men, the Vets League started up at 35 plus, where men could go and play football up to 45. When you get to 50, walking football started getting very popular, but for the girls to wait till they're 50, between 35 and 50 was nothing. So we decided to set up a facility for the girls, talking to girls who played football first as to what they wanted. So it's got to be what they want to play and do. And we then realised there's the opportunity to do it, and we've now got 20 girls plus playing football. Some play it just for mental health issues. They don't do anything in their lives and don't go anywhere. So we have girls just play to meet people. The other side of it is we have girls who are very competitive, that want to play other teams. So we've given the option of both, playing just for general fitness and leisure, or to play at a decent standard.
Brilliant. And how's the women's team getting on in there? Like the training fixtures, are they coming on a lot? Are they getting used to it? Because some of it's, like you said, for more social, and some newcomers to the game as well.
We've set two teams up with the girls. We've set a league team and a community team. The league team, the girls are very good, and they've improved so much. A lot of them didn't know what walking football was. They'd never heard of it. Now they have. They really enjoy it. The community team is the girls who want to play for more fun. They're still competitive, but they're not maybe as mobile as the league team are, and they're getting a great time out of it, meeting people. Again, a lot of it is social, but they really enjoy it. And the one thing we're getting now is the word of mouth to other people. Most women over 35 don't know about walking football, and when they do, some of them think it's not for them. Once they come and play, they realise it's great, and we get the numbers to increase.
Fantastic. And the men's team, part of the EFDN Walker Football League, can you explain a bit more about what that involves and who the types of teams that you guys come up against?
Yeah, we've went to Leverkusen in 2022. A great facility, played roughly 18 teams from all over Europe. Some of the top teams that were there, teams like Benfica, PSV Eindhoven, Schalke from Germany, teams in Spain, Norway, Hungary. Great experience there, plus a different culture. So when we were over there, we realised that the football in Germany is massive at walking football. Played against a lot of ex-professional and international footballers. which from our men's point of view, they didn't think they were at that level. Once we got on that pitch, we showed everybody there we have nothing to lose. Nobody's ever heard of us. We go out there and play them, and we beat quite a few professional football teams, and it gave confidence to the guys.
Brilliant. And the men's team, they've got some fixtures coming up against some Premier League opposition, haven't they?
Yes, we go to Nottingham Forest in 2 weeks. We're going to play their men and women's team there, which will be a great experience for both. We're taking a team bus down there so we can get a lot of basically people get to know each other, mixing, watching the game. We go to Sunderland and Newcastle for 2 days playing their foundations. We're booked in to play Leeds United Foundation. We've got other games to look forward to with Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday. We're just working those out locally. We're going in September to London to go and play in a tournament there, provisionally with Chelsea, Tottenham, maybe Arsenal, West Ham as well, to do a round robin tournament. So there's a lot more football going forward with the club.
Great. And why should other people get involved in walking football with obviously the opportunities you mentioned there as well in particular? I
think it gives them, first of all, if they can play football, and most of them think at 35 they'll never play football again because it's not the opportunity. We're now giving men and women the opportunity to play football, and that is something that most men and women didn't think they'd ever do. So we've opened their eyes to what is available, and then if you want to play for a higher level, we have the opportunity to play against professional football clubs as well, or you can just play socially.
Brilliant. And why do you feel it's so important to volunteer your time and get the walking football going?
I think you get to the stage in your life where you want to put something back into football. I've been involved in football since the age of 24, managing and coaching teams. I then got involved with my son playing football, grandchildren play football. I run a junior football club, and I've been coaching and managing kids for 38 years. So it's something that I enjoy doing there. When football came along for the walking football, it's one of those where you think to yourself, I can still play. One of the advantages is, for me, is it's no contact. We don't want anybody getting injured or getting nasty injuries there, so the no contact is important. And it's just a question of giving something back to the community and letting people know that there is still life to look forward to. One of the things that motivated me was the fact that when I was a kid, no one ever gave us the opportunity to play football on a wide scale. I'd coached all my family at football. I had a setback in 1991 when I broke my leg. Quite a bad break. I broke my tibia and fibula, and doctors and surgeons said there's a good chance I'd never walk again. I managed to get my leg put together, 2 steel plates in the leg. It's held together by nuts and bolts, but I got through it, and then I decided to get back to coaching. Once I was able to get rid of the plaster, coached from that day onwards there, and it was just a question. Sometimes I'm thinking, you told me I'd never play football again, I'd never do exercise. Well, I have. 33 years later, I'm still doing it, and I love doing it, and giving back something to the community is vital. And one of the things that motivate me is the fact that I can do that, and that's what I try and do.